Oh. Wait. It worked! It worked! Yes! I've teleported, but what's this? It looks like a camera. Weird. But, wait. This doesn't look normal. Where am I? There's a calendar over here. Wait, 2016? Time traveled? Along with... Oh my god. Oh, great. Just gotta set this down. What is even here? What the heck is this? What is this? Is it like a sword? I don't get it. Oh my goodness. This is very, very odd. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back. So might need to read some textbooks while I'm here. But so I'll tell you some things. I was born July 10th, 1856 in Austria, which is on the other side of the world of where I should be, of where my calculations were, which is in America. In Pennsylvania, which is a nice state. It has a nice football team, as I heard. And my father was a priest, and he was that kind of priest that could get married. And as a young age, I liked to read. And I would stay up all night and make my own candles to read, but my father didn't like that, so I had to make those candles in secret. And I also liked poetry like my mother, because my mother didn't know how to read, but she memorized verses from the Bible and poems. And I made simple inventions, like I made pretty much a copper wire with a string to catch frogs, because frogs are awesome. Not really, but to me, I thought they were cool. But I also made an invention out of June bugs, where I got the June bugs and tied them to a propeller, and it would make the propeller turn, because they would fly around and make the propeller turn. But the problem is that my uncle's friend came over, and he liked to eat bugs, so he ate the June bugs, and that was just annoying, and now I don't touch a bug ever again. So, I also tried to fly with an umbrella, which, if you tried that, you probably just tried it jumping off of a small thing, right? I jumped off of a barn. It hurt a lot. And stuff And my best brother, my loving older brother, named Dane, he died from falling off of a horse. And that was, just horrible. Horrible. So, I don't like a lot of things because of that, for some reason. Like, I get a headache when I look at a peach, and I don't like women wearing earrings. It's just like, oh my god, just horrible. And I'm afraid, and I'm sad to admit that. And, I got chloria, which is a really bad disease, and I was in my bed, it was in my deathbed, and I was like, hold on, I'm gonna show you a nice clip of it right over here. Father, if I survive this, I know you want me to be a priest, but if I survive this, will you let me become an electrical engineer? Oh, that was a weird act right there, but my father did say yes, and I survived, so I became an electrical engineer. So inside of college, I saw this one demonstration on a DC motor, and it was pretty stupid. I mean, it had sparks flying everywhere, and it was just like, oh, it's just annoying. But what happened, though, is I decided to make a different kind of motor, one using magnets. I did that, and it turned into AC power. When I first got a job, I got a job in an electrical power plant, and I stayed up a lot doing that stuff. I mean, my boss was worried about my health. That's how bad. But I ended up going away from that job because I could work for Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison was like this amazing inventor from the US. Where also before that I did some work on Niagara Falls, and they made the Niagara Falls turbine and things like that. But never trust Thomas Edison. He is stupid. You might think, oh, he's a good guy. He invented the light bulb. Well, that was actually part of all of us. And he is annoying too. I don't like his sense of humor. But, so, I left that company soon after. And I went to another power company where I made millions there. Well, I don't think I made millions, but I made a lot of money. And it was a long time ago. I was like in my 20s. But I remember that I also showed people at the first fair where the first Ferris wheel was that don't get to see electricity too often. That they are the amazingness of electricity. Like, I wore shoes with cork soles, and it actually made electricity not go through. So I just grabbed a light bulb in this hand, a wire in this hand, boom, and lighted up this light bulb. And it looked really cool. And what happened is a lot of things, but it was still really, really good. And then Thomas Edison, being annoying as usual, not wanting his amazing DC power to go out of use, he started a DC-AC power race. The first criminal was killed in an electric chair using AC power to get against me. But they did do other things. Like, we did some more facts. Like, AC is a bit more dangerous than DC, but AC can be traveled from a longer distance. Which is why, DC power plants had to be close to the customers, while AC could be miles and miles away. It could be like, your house is here, and then each inch is 500 meters. And then the power plant would be here. It could be that far. It's pretty nice and interesting. Oh, my mustache itches. But it's a very itchy stash, but I pulled it off. But anyway, so that was how that went. And the one last thing is, we sort of had a tie, a draw, but more me winning, obviously. And I invented radio, and it's not Macaroni. Macaroni is an evil man. Do not trust him. He stole my inventions because I was too busy inventing them to patent them. But according to this one textbook right over here, it says in here, I won, and I got credited for the radio. That's right, son. But I didn't get that yet. But also, I accidentally blew up a power plant. Well, a bursted one. No, not really exploding. Hold on, let me rephrase that. I shut down the power plant by accident from one of my experiments where it was a big iron ball and it had a current going into it. And what it did is made streaks of lightning shoot out. And I busted a power plant doing that. Yeah, but inventing's worth it though. You get a lot of money. I even had my own lab to test out the laboratory to test out stuff, but it burnt down. So I built another one. Woo! And also, according to this wonderful, wonderful textbook, it says in here that I also invented a thing called a death ray, that seems pretty cool. And I also invented some other things that are not really that mentionable, but yeah. So that is and I did eventually die, and right before, apparently in here, right before World War One. What the heck is that? Oh, whatever. Just forget it. It will happen in my life. I don't know what it is. But seriously, please, someone tell me what the heck this is. I don't even know. Alright, well anyway. Good, well then, I guess I can figure out how to teleport out. So I'll just use the same device I did use before. So, maybe if it's like this?